Dang, he lied straight to his daddy face. Like, whatever.
He might be used
Okay,
to
then
that.
everything's gonna be all right then, isn't it?
Oh, I feel so bad for the dad. Oh.
Okay, they're ready. Yeah, okay, so wait. Okay, Jimmy. Ready?
That was not believable.
That was not believable, man.
Yeah.
He just pulled it out of his back pocket.
Oh, yo! What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, listen, this one is a very interesting, what is it? It's mini-series. It's only 4 episodes coming out on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a limited series.
Limited series, yes, called Adolescence. This has been all over my socials. I've even got a couple of requests. Apparently, it's supposed to be a legendary performance. IMDb, with over 42,000 votes, has the entire series listed as an 8.4 out of 10. Oh man, some more stats regarding it. Regarding Netflix's official site, it has over 93 million hours viewed. The next best thing up is 30 million with Running Point. It is absolutely dominating everything on the series side for Netflix, and I want to see what it is all about. And so I'm happy that I got my man Rekkai here. Rekkai, how you feeling so far?
I'm good. Man, I'm interested to, I don't know very much about this and heard a little bit about it. So, I'm willing to give it a go.
Yeah, so we're just gonna take that little bit of energy. Make sure you stay till the very end, because you already know me and Rekkai. We're gonna chop it up and let you know how we feel about it. So without any further ado, let's get started.
We have the doom.
We have achieved the dooms.
Yeah, how long has it been since we've done that?
Now, you were saying earlier that this is more of a British show because of one of the characters that's on here.
Yeah, I saw Ashley Walters. He was Duchesne in Top Boy, so I knew if he's one of the lead supporting actors in this, it's more likely a British program.
Okay.
There he is. Speak of the devil.
I don't think apples are good for my stomach acid or something.
Why'd you eat them then?
She would have.
Well, that's Tracy's idea.
Okay, there she is.
Yeah, they're the popo.
Morning, Dad. I have that bad stomach thing again.
He lying.
Know thyself.
Mm-hmm. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
Vile.
Oh wow, they stacked, ain't they? Oh, they're about to pull a kick though, for real.
Police! Get down on the floor! What's going on?
Definition of a no knock.
No, you've got the wrong house, I'm telling you. You're making a big mistake.
Seen that guy before.
Yeah. That's Tommy.
Show me how. Get your hands in the air. Get your hands in the air.
Suspect found. He rolled up on that boy like he's terror plot.
In court, anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Dad,
do you understand?
You haven't done anything!
Do you
Dad!
understand?
Listen, he hasn't done anything. How you know?
Okay, good. Get up slowly, please.
Damn, I mean, it's a child. Y'all don't need the.
No.
You don't need that
he
many
murdered
guns.
a kid. Like, he murdered a kid. I mean, they don't need that many guns.
I mean,
but,
oh yeah, he
Need to get your dad.
pissed himself.
Pissed himself.
Yeah. I mean, shit, if that many people came in with submachine guns,
Stand down.
Calm down.
that is wild.
Had an accident.
Hey?
You need to help him, please. Thank you.
You're okay, love.
Yeah, that's Tommy from
They
yeah.
can all be gems now, can they, attackers?
Snatch. Duh.
From Snatch, yeah.
Hey, so is it just me, or have you noticed that this has been one shot the entire time? There's been no cuts.
No, I noticed.
What, that's our dirty washing? There's nothing in there, love. There's nothing in there, I'm telling you. Right.
Nothing in there, love.
What are you doing? What are you wrecking me house? What are you looking for?
We just came through with a no knock.
I hope he's happy with yourselves. He's done nothing. He's a kid.
Look, all the neighbors. I knew that, and neighbors is out.
Jay!
Let's go.
Okay, son, you'll be okay. Yeah? Fucking
The thing is, if they had all these guns and they're there for this 13-year-old boy, one of his classmates, somebody is down there eating cheddar biscuits and red lobster. Like,
Oh yeah, somebody all the way snitched.
oh, somebody's snitching.
Wow, that's a lot. And what's wild is old dude was just talking to his son, well, listening to his son's message. So you know he...
You need to calm down, okay? Just calm yourself down, mate.
How could you not think of your own kid?
But here's the context we probably missing.
What did he
Right?
do?
Nah. No, just think about since this is British, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is why it's a big deal. But we live in America where we deal with this every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like school shooting. It's like, what is it Tuesday already? Okay.
I haven't done anything. I haven't.
Hey.
Oh, you think it's
Here's
a
what we're
school
missing.
shooting?
To the station, okay? This is not the place to be speaking about
he's
anything like that.
accused of murdering another kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Save all of this for when we get
If
there.
it happened at school, maybe it happens at the same school that his son goes to.
When asked, you ask for a solicitor, okay? And you can speak to your parents about it when you get to the station.
It's for those of the culture, is a solicitor a lawyer?
It won't prejudice your case, whatever you decide, mate. All right?
That boy can't hear anything he's saying. His mind is spinning right now.
Yo, this
Okay,
is...
Jamie.
We're 12 minutes in and it's still the same shot.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's also how you save money. You get something amazing if everybody shows up and does their job.
Hey, that's enough.
You know what was really clean right there too? I don't know if you saw that in Ashley Walters' glasses, the reflection. I ain't see a camera. Like there's no cameraman. Like there's nobody in his face. Like there's no reflection of that in the glasses.
Ah, good call.
That is nice. Like I don't know if they did that in post.
Oh yeah,
But I was
they
like,
had
how
to.
the hell did they do that?
Wow, God, what do you do? This is a kid, 13.
Yeah, but
He must have like shot up. He must have shot the whole block up. Like,
here's the thing. Maybe I'm a little jaded. Maybe I'm just a tad bit cynical because I was a teacher for 19 years. Some of these little kids are absolute monsters. Little, you know, and it be even the ones that come from good families and good homes. It don't be just the, you know, the poor, the broke ones or whatever. It be the kids that you swear is a good kid. Be a kid that be in the advanced program that been wigged out and just come to school with a backpack full of guns and like, you know what? Today's that day. Let somebody ask me if I did my math homework. I'll shoot up this whole place. She'd be like, what the hell? Well, if you don't get your ice cream cone and teddy bear, sit the hell down. Maybe what I was saying was maybe his son don't want to go to school.
Okay.
Because if kids is out here killing kids, then he's like, you know what? I could be next. I don't, you know, and that's a lot of kids have that kind of it's a whole different level of anxiety.
you know what's crazy? They actually drove to this location in real time.
Just over there on that stop mark, Jamie. Let's go, please.
Which means that they made sure that it wasn't that far so they can continue this one shot.
So because you're a juvenile, you need to be supported by an appropriate adult. Now, would you like that to be one of your parents?
Yes, my parents. Yes.
You sure? You can have a think about that if you
I
want.
want my dad to play.
Yes.
Next business, son. Are you fit and well?
What?
Are you currently taking any medication?
Now, I know that this is England.
Okay. And have you got any
these
long-term
police-
medical conditions?
They are so polite. Like, these are the nicest police ever.
Make representations about your detention at that review. You understood all that, son?
So that's the version, the British version of the Miranda rights. Huh?
Okay, good lad. Right, let's get you to a
Here's
cell.
the thing.
It'll just be you in there.
They brought over the whole SWAT team. It seemed like the whole police force showed up, right, to his house, right? They drew guns down on him. He's suspected of murder. They didn't put him in handcuffs. He's not in handcuffs right now. Like,
Okay, son, the sooner we do this, the sooner we...
is that typical how polite they are?
A cornflake's all right for you, Jamie?
He's so lost right now.
You're doing well, son. This bit's nearly over now. You're doing
Because
really
I just
well.
imagine if he was one of them kids like off a Supercell, a Top Boy, that they wouldn't have got the same treatment. I don't know what's different about them kids, but it's something different.
Photos and samples taken, okay? Then the lawyer will be brought to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing too. This is gonna sound crazy, but I guess a good thing or a worse thing if you think about it. There ain't no guns in Britain, so if this little boy murdered somebody else, it wasn't with a gun.
Ooh, you heard that boom? Yeah. That's wild. Yo.
Yeah, fresh meat. Somebody they getting out the baby oil. That somebody knows that little boy gonna hold a pocket.
You all right, Mrs. Miller?
No. How can you behave like that and come near and behave like this?
Because it's a job.
And if they didn't, you are well within your rights to make a complaint, okay? Would you like me to get someone to come in there?
That is what they did, Mum.
Yeah, see? You out here exaggerating shit.
Why did he pick you? He's not good with needles. He won't.
He'll be fine.
Because his father's not emotional.
It's okay.
No, and I told you, you've got it wrong, mate. He hasn't done anything. He said nothing to us. He's done nothing.
You think we brought the SWAT team to your house just because we were bored?
Mum will come through and see you soon.
We didn't come to ask
Help
questions.
yourself.
We brought the SWAT. I imagine it's not like America where they, get the wrong address and shit all the time. And
How do you sit and try to be normal after literally 15 minutes ago, your life got turned upside down?
Susie, to make sure our house is okay. We haven't got a door anymore, if you remember. Okay, good idea.
Yeah, old girl could be like,
Mum, what's going to happen?
yeah, searching Twitter or something. Find out what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Of course they have, yeah. Yeah. You know he has. Excuse me, love.
oh no, the daughter, she might know something.
Put it this way. It took us months before we realized what the dad was doing to him, so...
See that? Okay, I thought that in the back of my head. I'm like, if the kid did
right.
something maybe shady, I wonder if the parents did something messed up to the kid.
Oh, I don't think anyone's actually been in the school yet, mate. It's early, innit?
All right, well, can we get into his...
In the school.
So it was at a school.
We could. But honestly, I think we could, mate.
All right, I get it.
Go and have an apple.
I'm going to have a walk. All right, I'll see you later.
Him eating his apple. Didn't he say one of the first things when he boo-booed on himself in the car, the apples was messing with his stomach?
Evan, I don't know what you're asking me, mate.
I'm asking for a risk assessment.
Well, he's been accused of murdering someone with a kitchen knife.
Oh.
Cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we? Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sound.
Cool.
Wow. You know how personal that's got to be to stab somebody?
That part. And that's what I was getting to about, the lack of guns in Britain.
Well,
And
they
I know that they have guns, but it's extremely hard to get them. Like it should be everywhere. But over here you can pick up a pack of Bubblicious and a Glock apparently. So
well, there's that theory of violence through proximity.
Good time or bad time?
The closer you are to the kill, the more personal a lot of times it is. So there's a difference between shooting somebody from far away with a rifle and then with a pistol, then
that's very true.
Stabbing somebody or killing somebody with your bare hands. Each is another level of it being personal.
Yeah. I'm all right. Listen, I better go, all right? You too. I'll see you later.
Yo, what is going on in a 13-year-old's head to kill another student with a kitchen knife? That is wild.
Dude, a lot. Do you realize what be happening in these schools? These kids with cyberbullying. These kids are dealing with a whole lot of stuff that we didn't deal with going. And then I don't think many of them are as resilient as we were just because they don't face some of the same type of adversities. They face different stuff.
No, I mean, I
So
hear
they have
you,
their
but
own adversity.
Okay, Jamie, just a few more questions.
in my school, you use these. I mean, a
explain
kitchen
to me
knife
what
is a
being under
big
arrest
step.
means?
That's a big step.
I don't know. Maybe the kid was bullying him.
Can you have another go at that?
Answer the
The
question.
kid was
lad.
bullying him and he saw that as his own recourse. I don't know. Maybe the kid embarrassed him.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Is that a bad thing?
No, you're fine.
You ain't got no questions?
Okay.
No, he don't have no
Here you go,
questions.
son.
Shoot, I have all the questions. Why am I here? Who got hurt? When did this
He
happen?
there. The dad's like, why don't you tell me? Like, what the hell?
I haven't done anything. I just want to go home. I've not done anything.
It must not have happened today because he doesn't have any blood on him or nothing. Like, it must have happened like
Well, yeah, he was
yesterday
at
or
home
something.
in bed. So
Yeah.
And the lad's in the cell, so I'm guessing parents first, yeah?
Yes.
You know where you're going, don't you, fella?
Yeah, I do.
Is he like the public defender? I'm guessing, right? He's the equivalent of what a public defender is, right?
Okay, but more importantly, how's Jamie doing? He asked me to be his thing. What did he want?
You never heard that before. Proportionate to the violence given, huh?
Okay, so what have we got? Incident took place at 10:13 p.m. last night. Arrest.
Oh, last night.
Okay, murder. Okay, so I'm assuming you're going after possession and threatening as well, then?
Yep.
Can I know anything about the victim?
Oh, you will do.
So it didn't happen at school. It happened at night, 10:30 at night at that.
Nothing we're going to tell you now, mate.
When was the victim pronounced?
At the scene, multiple wounds.
Multiple.
I mean, yeah, he started with a kitchen knife. So
I just need 2 minutes of your time.
Yeah, sure. We've got a teacher here from Bumpman Academy. All right, I'll be up.
I'll be so quick.
Well, follow me.
Yeah, multiple implies a lot. There's a difference between a crime where somebody is stabbed like 35 times and where somebody's been stabbed like twice. You know, that's a different type of emotional state.
Okay. I'll be as quick as I can.
Watch him with the needle.
All right.
Just follow me.
watch him with the needle.
Man, this little kid bled somebody and they're worried about him with a needle. That's crazy. But then again, they're parents. You know, parents are going to parent.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? You give your child the benefit of the doubt. Until,
yeah,
you know.
You're right. What could be going on through this man's head? I mean, it's got to be, your mind's got to be going like 1,000 miles an hour. It's not even 30 minutes have passed and this stuff is still happening. And quickly, might I add, too.
And then
well, not only that, because you assume that the police have done their job correctly. If they showed up at your house with SWAT, that's not accidental. That's not like, oh, damn, we were supposed to be next door. Like, no.
Gonna do a quick mouth swab if that's okay.
Sorry, let me close the door.
It's open wide for me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. As far as our US-based folks, when taking in, like, automatically taking blood and DNA is not standard. That's like a request, right?
Just get you right
for us, yeah.
Get to press on, there'll be a red light that'll come on.
I don't know if there was blood on the scene. I don't know because
your index finger.
Even with CSI to come in and process the crime scene, they would have to say there's more than one, you know, blood sample. The blood doesn't belong to just the victim.
Finger.
And for them to have shown up this fast to the little boy's house.
Thank you. And your little finger.
Suggests that there's witnesses. Somebody said it's this little boy for sure. Or they got video evidence or something.
And your middle finger. Thank you. And your ring finger.
Not that I ever want to be in trouble. Ever. Where it goes to this.
Thank you.
But if I do, I want to be in a foreign country like this or something.
So now, Jamie.
Police are pleasant as hell.
Oh.
Okay, Erica.
Yeah, Jamie, do you want to
The dad sitting down, or is he standing up? Like
he's a smaller dude.
I don't really like noise.
He was small and snatch.
be as quick as possible?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just look at me, lads, yeah?
Keep looking at your dad. Put yourself on there for me.
Just keep looking at me.
Get that needle away from me. I'll kill everybody in this room. Like, oh,
Squeeze.
That would totally give it
you
away.
might need a different lawyer. Yeah, I would say so.
Is it gonna?
Keep looking at your dad nice and still for me.
I know he ain't about to say, is it gonna hurt? You accuse of stabbing the shit out of
Maybe a
somebody with
little
a
sharp
kitchen knife. You
scratch,
don't.
Look at me.
I'm pretty sure you didn't ask him, was it gonna hurt before you start stabbing his ass up?
Nearly there.
Mate, it's all right.
Nearly there. Keep looking at your dad.
I see why they put this in it though, because if he is the killer, if he is the person that did this and killed some dude,
Good lad, see?
for him to be this, sensitive towards the needle when he was wielding a knife,
Keep your finger on that for me.
says a lot.
Just for a couple of minutes.
That's different.
Well done, there you go, well insorted.
I don't like to see my own blood. I absolutely can't
I'm gonna
stand
have to ask you
needles.
to take your clothes
I
off.
got a bunch of tattoos, but can't stand needles. How does that make sense? It doesn't.
I need to conduct a strip search.
Was that necessary?
Afraid so. But this is a serious offence. Okay, I've got scratch marks on his left arm. I need to make sure that there's no other...
got to photograph it. Yeah.
That's it, though, mate. Accused. He hasn't been found guilty. He's been accused. Can you not do anything about this?
So we're trying to figure that out.
Mr. Miller.
Mr. Miller,
this is good for James'
It's
defence.
fine.
You okay?
I don't mind.
I can understand the father's frustration though. I mean, I think the kid did it, but I can understand the father's frustration.
Jamie?
Well, I can understand it too, because right now he still does not know
what the hell's going on.
Exactly what they're charging him with. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody has, and just for a storytelling point, they haven't told us. They've given little morsels. They've given us little bits and pieces, but they haven't told us exactly what this boy is accused of doing.
God, he got to sit there and watch this happen to his kid too.
Well, I mean, it's not like they, you know what I'm saying, fondling his balls and spreading his cheeks like his name's Mike Honcho. It's just,
Mike Honcho got me.
I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
There we are. You can turn to the side.
And see, because not only they have to check them, but they have to take photographs, right?
Well, I mean, for that type of search, it's like, you know, you spreading cheeks and lifting balls. So, and you're doing that to a child, and the father's sitting there and's got to watch that. You're going to feel some kind of way.
And you can pop your arms down now. You can turn back to face me one more time. Okay, and if I can just ask you to lift up your penis and to make sure that there's no defensive wounds on your scrotum.
Well, he's asking the boy to do it himself, though.
But it really, like, and he's explaining why defensive wounds on your scrotum, like, that's wild. I've never ever considered that was a thing. And can you imagine hearing that and they're doing that to your kid?
No, but you have to in this day and age, you know what I'm saying? Because what we're assuming is this little boy stabbed and killed another little boy, you know, repeatedly. And like you said, that proximity of violence.
Okay. What are they for, mate?
It could have been, you
What are
know,
we gonna do with them? To be used as evidence.
not just a school tiff, but a lover.
Huh.
I mean, he's definitely old enough to, but now they're going to finally put us down with some information.
Thank you.
Do you realize this has still all been
One
a
shot.
single shot?
Yes.
Thank you.
The entire time. We're 40 plus minutes in.
What's your favourite subject in school, Jamie?
What?
Just humour me.
History.
Why?
He's trying to build rapport.
Boats, trains, everything. He just did it.
Yeah, he's a smart kid.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not here to ask you whether or not you did or didn't do it, Jamie.
But that also means, like, how adept would he be at covering his own tracks?
And the police, they're trying to find out what happened last night, but they're not here to protect you. They believe you're guilty of something.
That part.
And I think you'll do absolutely fine. I'll be in there, your dad will be in there. I won't be afraid to speak up on.
See, the lawyer still don't know what little boy's being accused of yet.
I think that's one of the reasons why he's
telling him,
giving him this advice too, because he's like, until I know, I can't properly defend you.
Getting on, setting up for this interview. If you could sit tight, try to be patient for me. I'll be back for you. All right?
I give it up to the UK. Due process happens quick.
Yeah. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing here. I don't.
Right.
And it's okay to be human. Yeah, I mean this.
Don't answer for him.
Never even been in a police station before. You'll be fine.
The dad says he's never even been in a police station before.
I just don't want to get it wrong.
Because honestly, how many people have?
You'll be fine.
Well, it establishes this isn't a history of police encounters.
He's a good kid. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know, play us F up.
You even said he was bright, you know what I mean? I did. So, do you understand? I can see that, but
sometimes the mistake that you make might be the one
Yeah,
that costs
that part. Whatever you're talking about, we're here now.
pretty compelling evidence. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to ask for blood. They wouldn't have been able to make the entrance that they.
Okay.
That right there. Yeah.
Be the good dad. And suck it up.
Be strong for your son.
Wow.
Be back for you shortly. Okay. Be all right.
Woo, Pops, man, that's wild. That's just, man. Just as a parent, it's just like, what is happening? What do I believe? What am I making the right decision in this moment?
How fast this moved.
Yeah. He was probably eating breakfast just an hour ago.
The little boy was in bed.
Did you do it?
I don't know about that.
Promise.
Seemed kind of sus.
Promise.
Dang, he lied straight to his daddy face. Like, whatever.
He might be used
Okay,
to
then
that.
everything's going to be all right then, isn't it?
Oh, I feel so bad for the dad. Oh.
Okay, they're ready. Yeah, okay, so wait. Okay, Jamie. Ready?
That was not believable.
That was not believable, man.
Remember that no comment. And you'd have a bit by your side all the way through it. All right? Okay?
They get ready to tell us exactly what's going on. This episode get ready to end. Like, they get ready to cut this off. All of us going to be blown away with.
Audio and video. Is that okay, Jamie?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start the recording now.
How they keep asking if it's okay. Like, what would you do if they said, no, it's not okay?
Okay.
Okay, well, we were just asking. We're going to do it anyway.
It wasn't that long ago.
No, come on.
Okay. What did you do?
No, come on.
He can't even make eye contact.
You can answer that, Jamie.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
About
Take
some
your A levels. Yeah, I'm not
problems with
familiar.
your behavior more recently.
It's just some kind of test.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are the problems? What are they?
I don't know.
Within the last year, he started having problems at school.
No, come on.
Well, you won't get them into trouble.
You battered my door down this morning, so I'm not sure you can say that.
That's very fair.
I'm going to ask you about romantic relationships. You also posted a picture of this woman and this woman.
He's a 13-year-old boy. He's got a bit of freak in his blood.
And innuendos, which seem pretty aggressive. They're from you. How do you feel about women, Jamie?
Wait a minute. He hurt a girl?
It won't be hard for us to find them. You're a smart lad, aren't you? You can see that.
Probably killed his homie over a girl.
Or killed a girl because she didn't give him the right answer.
Yeah. Jamie, do you know a girl called Katie Leonard?
Uh-oh.
Do you two get on?
Yeah.
Yeah? Describe each other as friends, then.
Oh, she is upset.
Well, she occasionally comments on your Instagram post, doesn't she? So, you know, it's probably a sign that you were, like, friends, right?
Oh, yeah. She ain't got no kids' gloves on.
She's a little smug, yeah.
Would describe you two as friends.
She might not have no kids.
We think you know that. So it's really clever of you to ask the question if that is the case, don't you think?
Careful, dear Bascombe.
I'll tell you what, describe your friendship to me.
Are you done?
Was there anything that could be described as sexual between you two?
No, he's 13 years of age.
Oh, it happens, brother. Don't get it twisted.
But you did see her, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Her body was found.
Were you following her, Jamie, or were you meeting her there?
Well, neither.
Did you kill her, Jamie?
Straight up.
No, I didn't. You've got me confused with someone else.
Okay.
Do you know how many times she was stabbed, Jamie?
No.
7 times.
Oof.
7 times, all over.
Oof.
Neck, thigh, arm. A lot of stabbing.
Ooh. Ugh.
She's a young girl.
You do know what CCTV is, don't you, Jamie?
And it is everywhere out there.
So I think that would be a good opportunity for us to take a break, have a private consultation.
London has more CCTVs than any other city in the world.
No, but I don't think it's a good idea. Because he's told them he's not even a friend. He doesn't really.
Oh, he's thinking like a dad. He's telling you need to prepare.
So he's going to tell you.
That's fine. We'll carry on.
Oh, his daddy gonna flip out.
Okay, so
When they said,
Jamie, we've been
"Do
looking
you know
through
what CCTV is?"
images. Okay.
He gonna flip out. His son lied to him, lied straight to his face.
We can tell it's you. We can see your jumper, your jeans, and like Air Max we just discussed. These are your 2 friends, Tommy and we think Ryan. I'm not too sure. 9:43 p.m. These are you, right? All of them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. And at 9:47 p.m., same place, walking in the same direction, is you.
No.
Jamie, mate, it's not just gonna go away.
Yeah, your math ain't mathing, my boy.
You sure you don't want to tell us what happened? You're gonna have to say it sooner or later.
Should listen to your lawyer.
I'm now going to play you some footage. This is of you and Katie from the car park.
Dang. They got the video too. Just
The lawyer told him no. He said, "Listen, they ain't just bust up in."
Oh.
Yeah. He just pulled it out of his back pocket.
Oh, yo!
Look at his father.
I think that's enough. Okay?
Oh, man.
That's where we are.
Look, his father is so confused. He's like, "It's an alien. It's a clone."
You
it was a hologram of Tupac.
You cooked.
Been sitting here lying.
You threw away your clothes. We didn't see when it happened, but we know it happened.
Cooked.
Too expensive, am I right? There will be blood on those trainers, Jamie. And with this tape as evidence, it's not looking good.
Oh, man. Your little ass is going to jail. Prison.
The lawyer don't even know what to
Trying to
say.
give us a
He's like,
reason
"Oh,
why."
damn, y'all just got me another loss."
Why would you do something like this? Jamie.
We looking for the why.
Shoot, I want to know why.
We all
I want to say sorry to Katie's mum.
That part.
Because her daughter is gone. Do you want to say sorry to her?
Manipulative, because if he says yes, then it's like, "Oh, that's death for you."
I mean, they got him on tape.
I'm terminating this interview at 7:12 a.m. Let's go.
Dang, they was like easy peasy lemon squeezy. Done.
The lawyer's like,
I told you.
I'll give you 2 minutes.
Okay.
Wow.
I can lay this down and maybe not get your life. Can you imagine when the father has to go tell the mother what he just saw? You lied right to my damn face.
Oh my gosh.
I told you it didn't matter. I'm in your corner and you still lied to my damn face. I don't even know you right now.
I'm surprised they even left him alone. Yeah, I'm surprised they left him alone with his father. Oh man, that's awful.
To them to show all the evidence and walk and show him that, like, what have you done?
What have you done?
You're talking about no comment. He thought he was smarter than the damn system.
Why?
Right? Oh, whoa, man.
He was listening to rap music.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Wow! Oh, listen.
I told you that's how I was gonna go there. I told you, I knew it.
I understand the hubbub. I get it now. I understand. Just off of that one episode alone, I can understand why this is getting so much attention. Because for one, it's a great story. The acting is phenomenal. This one shot is we can talk 30 straight minutes just on the one shot. Just that by itself.
On just the technical
just
aspects.
The technical aspects. Just by itself. And then you add the fact that you're dealing with kids violence amongst themselves and kids. It is an epidemic here in the States. I'm just now understanding that it's also a problem going on over there across the pond as well. And to have this in real time, that's the other thing, the beauty of it. All of this is unfolding in real time and it's be captivating and just engaging. This is good television, even though it's a terrible subject matter to discuss. This is good TV. Rekkai, how you feeling?
Dude, this first episode was quite compelling, and it has my attention. But I think my attention really is based on, I want to know the why. What were the circumstances? Here, I know how this is gonna sound, and I know I'm ready for it. We got thick skin. I know the comments get ready to tear me a new one, because especially when people don't agree with you. I was a teacher for 19 years. I have 4 children of my own. So the amount of stuff I see surrounding kids has went from pole to pole. It's went from, South Pole to North Pole. I'm sure there's plenty of things I could say. I was like, wow, now that was new. Not a lot. This is an unfortunate situation. There could be a number of reasons why this little boy did what he did. And I think that part of that is the psyche of, just the populace in general. Especially, when many of them look at this little boy and he looks like he could be my son. There's no way that my boy could ever do anything like that. Yeah, people are little monsters. The one thing that I appreciate about this more than anything right now, actually, is the police force. These damn police are the most pleasant police I have ever seen. The solicitor, everyone. Here's the thing. For them to show up at his house with SWAT team, with weapons drawn, they still treated him very well. He didn't get handcuffs.
Yes.
They treated him very well. They asked him questions. If he doesn't mind, they said, thank you and I'm sorry a whole lot. He was treated extremely well. They didn't slap cuffs on him. They didn't throw him down to the ground and put their knee on the back of his neck. They didn't do any of that kind of crazy stuff. And he was treated very well all the way through. Even though they have pictures, CCTV video of the crime occurring. So them asking the questions is kind of, we're really asking for the why.
Right.
Not to see if you did it. We know you did it. We got it on video. This ain't AI. This is, we know. This is you. We see it. That shit would never, ever happen in America. I don't know what the hell is wrong with us. These people are doing their job. They're in seeking justice. And like I said, seeking the why. This is...
It's very abnormal if you're, if you're black in the US. Let's just keep it a buck. This is very, it's like, wow, okay, that definitely happens differently. Over here, we don't get that kind of treatment. So I certainly understand and feel. Trust me, I feel what you mean. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are watching this who don't have the luxury of getting that type of justice.
I think it's unfortunate that it goes back to a race question. It's like, I don't know how black folks in the UK are treated. So they might be like, hey, they're like, we know how y'all go through. They got problems with us over here too. But what I'm saying about this show, this particular instance, it is nice to see that even though they know the little boy's guilty, they just don't know the why. That they're still, what is the saying that, presumed innocent until proven guilty.
But that is an American thing. I don't know if that's the case over there.
I don't know either. Even though there's no presumption, he guilty.
Yeah.
We just gonna figure out the why, figure out, did you go temporarily insane?
Yeah.
Was there some other issue
right.
Where you felt you didn't have, because you can't say that the little girl didn't bully the boy. Things are different in this year. Things are different. The normal way that maybe some of us think that kids used to act and what we think or how they should carry about their lives and do things is not true anymore. These kids learn more from Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. You know, they say, you know, only the boomers on Facebook, but social media, constant 24/7 access to the internet. These kids are, I don't want to say learning, but that is what it is, learning. Even when it's the wrong stuff, they're still learning. And how they approach and deal with the world is completely different than how we did.
Yeah, their field of influence is very different from us, which leads me
absolutely different
to an interesting question. For one, it's very, for me, and this may be coming from a space of ignorance, the fact that violent of a crime came from a young boy to a young girl is jarring. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Maybe I'm feigning ignorance, and I have to own that. That's jarring. A 13-year-old kid stabbing a young girl 7 times. That's tough to even process. But my question is, and it kind of ties into what you're saying, and that is, during the feeling of questioning, the investigators was like, yo, so this is your Instagram, and you know, we see the type of women that you've been looking for. That's going to play a part. I don't know exactly how we're going to break that down into, I don't know, maybe fantasizing about older women. I don't know, maybe some kind of fetish thing going on with some of the stuff that he's searching. I'm sure that is going to have repercussions as to why maybe the actions, the way he took on this little girl. But I'm saying all that to explore the point that you're saying, is that these kids are being bombarded with the different types of influences. You know, to me, it implies that maybe social media is playing some part, or maybe it's just to get a better understanding of the world that he lives in as is attached to his friends who are in social media, maybe swapping pictures of women, saying, they said that he was saying something within the comments as well. Maybe that has something to do with it as well. But that's just the kind
aggressive. They said it was aggressive.
Saying all that to piggyback off what you're saying regarding the environment. Listen, I know we're a little short for time. This was an excellent show. I want to get our little wrap up comments real quick, because I know we've got another thing we got to do in like 4 more minutes. My quick thing is that this was excellent. This is an excellent pilot. I know it's a mini series, so we only have 3 more left. I am curious if they're going to continue the one shot. If they do, I don't know how long that can last before it gets a little tiresome. I don't know. Right now it's brilliant. But I don't know if I could do 3 more episodes of one shot unless it's done brilliantly in another kind of way. It's from the technical aspects of that. And I'm curious from the cultural way things are different from how things are done here in the States as compared to overseas. I'm curious what you all have to say in the comments. I am all in. Rekkai, you have any closing thoughts?
Just real quick, because I mean, I could actually talk about this episode all day long. This was a gem. This actually was a gem. I didn't know how I was going to feel going into this. I still have a lot of questions about this little boy, and I think, you know, whatever. There's only 3 more episodes. It's a limited series, 4 episodes. They're going to dive into this little boy's life, and I'm sure, just like an onion, anyone who does that, who for whatever reason he moves to that level of violence, there is a reason. It just didn't come out of left field. Now, it might have been like you know, a boil. It might have been, you know what I'm saying, just water just heating up, and then it just, you know, it pops. May have been that. There may have been some I think that's one of the reasons why they went into how smart he was at first. Because they wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, his attempts to cover up the crime. How he kept saying, you know, I didn't even do nothing wrong. That's a whole different area, because now you're dealing with, you know, even though it's not technically a term, it's still a term that's in the zeitgeist of social acceptability, of being a sociopath. You know, you just do shit and be like, you justify it. I didn't even do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I told her I like her. I wanted to lay down with her. She, you know what I'm saying? She called me a nasty perv and, you know what I'm saying, slapped me. So, you know, I stabbed her 7 times. Like, what's the problem? Like, you know, just the way that people put things and making it rational in their own minds is very different from how we used to do stuff. You know, they said that, especially, this is a kid, it's a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Impulse control. And that most people, they said, psychologists say that people do not understand consequences, right and wrong, until they're 28 years old. And I would say it probably even longer, because, you know, males, we process the, you know, women are a lot more mature than men are earlier. So I don't know, impulse control and just, I don't know. There's a lot of factors that could go into why he did what he did. And I think that's what the remaining episodes are going to be. Peel back the layers and see why this is. I don't know how true to form this is going to be, or is it going to give us, are they giving us like a mystery, or are they just, he did it, now we're going to spend the rest of the episodes finding out why, or we're going to find out that maybe it's more complex than what we're learning, that she's simply not just the victim. Maybe she has a part to play. And I don't want to victim shame. I don't want to say that she did anything wrong. I don't know what happened. Right now, it appears she's a victim. He was the aggressor. He's the criminal. So I don't know. I'm actually looking a lot more forward to this now than I was when it started. I was like, okay, I'll watch it. Now I'm like, okay, I'm invested. I'm like, now I won't know.
Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you've been enjoying the conversation that me and Rekkai are having, trust me, we could definitely talk a length over this. You need to do yourself a favor, head over to Rekkai's YouTube channel and hit that subscription button. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Patreon.com or YouTube.com/Nuke from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. I said it too fast, like you see it, it tongue-tied me. Look at the description. Whenever we watch stuff, and as you heard from me trying to kind of make sense of this, we try to use this right here. But the most important thing too is have some empathy. Also use this.
That part.
Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, and I can't wait to crack that next episode with you all. Take care. Peace.